gonna stop you? What?
Cloud and Hercules teaming up once again to beat Hades. As it was always meant to be. Alright. Okay, I'm live. And here I go. Alright, we're back in it. And let me open up Twitch real quick. And go to this way I can look at chat. Ooh, 10 followers, nice. Alright, yeah, I got one during that last room. Okay, cool. So last time we started off the Cloud Strife mod, and this time I've added a few things, such as mods that buff Donald and Goofy. Hippie Haste, Flash Step. What was that again? Ooh, charge while blocking. Yeah, definitely want that. Impy Haste. Assist friends, scan, magic lock on. Yeah, I don't really care about those abilities too much. So, I got I got the mod that improves the Disney characters and buffs Donald and Goofy. Oh, Cloud Protection. Yo? Protects Cloud? So yeah, there's that. Oh, crud, there's one mod that I did forget to... Oh, God. Well, there goes those guys. Now, okay. Now, this is dumb. I forgot one mod. That's kind of important. I was thinking to myself, okay, I have most of the mods. What's the one that I don't have in? And I now remember what it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to be as quick about this as humanly possible. This is the one thing I forgot. Get a here or... Oh yeah, I need to tell my Instagram followers that I'm live. Hopefully that'll get some more of them popping in. And let me go load up the game. Okay. And I need... Okay. Alright. Okay, so now... Alright. Oh wait, I gotta open Twitch back up. Okay. So, the mod is back up. I need to turn on the game audio. Sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. Okay. So now I can do this. And... So I'm gonna turn on no team attacks. And shot locks. Do I want to give myself access to those? Yeah, no shot locks. And... Oh, I think that's about it. Oh, no attractions. But to make up for it, I have some other stuff. Oh snap, it has the little gear down icon. That's sick. Oh, because I put on the little thing that nerfs me. That's cool. Is it still paused? Hello? Oh snap, I'm paused. What the heck is happening? Yo, why is it freezing up like that? It's not saying I'm dropping frames. Do I need to close the app and reopen it? My audio levels look fine. Yeah, my audio levels look fine. Let me just open this back up and see if I'm doing well. That's weird. Alright, technical difficulties. Okay, this is sick. So, certain abilities I've cut myself off from using, but as a bonus, because I've cut myself off from these abilities, ow, I'm allowing myself to do other stuff.
Had enough?
Okay, well, I hope this isn't a thing that's going on with my stream. Like, let me just tell my followers on Instagram that I'm live real quick. Okay, so... Okay. So that's on my story now. It's frustrating that it's like, I'm trying to look back at how things are going on my iPad, and it keeps doing this weird, like, skip around stutter thing. I don't know what that's all about, and I hope it doesn't show up, like, on the video when I record this back for YouTube. I really hope that that isn't the case. Like, please tell me that this is something on Twitch's end and it's not actually happening. Okay, let me just check. Technical difficulties, my favorite part of streaming. Wait a minute. No, and then it and then it froze again. Okay, what the heck? Okay. And OBS isn't saying I'm dropping frames. What the heck is this? What the heck is going on? Like, it's not saying I'm dropping frames at all. But I'm looking directly at it and it's like weirdly freezing. And I'm hoping it's just my iPad buffering. So let me look at the game footage. Yeah, no, it's just my iPad buffering. Yeah, my iPad's just being really annoying right now. Like, the Wi-Fi on there is messed up or something, because it keeps showing that I'm, like, buffering every 2 seconds. Yeah, my iPad's just... The internet on my iPad's being annoying. The Wi-Fi hasn't been knocked out or anything like that. Oh, okay, so take a look at... Yeah, take a look at Donald and Goofy. They're kinda nutty now. So I cut myself off from using certain abilities, but as a bonus, these guys are now just absolutely insane. Like, just absolutely nuts, these guys.
Come on.
I don't know how much sense it actually makes for Cloud to use form changes. Especially double form, because, like, when has Cloud ever been known to be able to transform like that? I love being able to zip around like this.
I'll carve you up.
I mean, he has his limit breaks, but that's about it.
Don't come back.
Yeah, that might be another limitation I add. I think I'm gonna ban form changes as well. Because holy crap, my party members are going in. Yeah, Cloud Strife using, like, dual-wielding Buster Swords would look funny, but... No! My cat! What have you done? She's done it again. Alright, my cat loves to jump on my desk. Hey, you. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Sweet girl. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, just jump in my lap. Okay. Oh, sweetie. 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 Sweetie, it's okay. It's okay. She tried to jump in my lap and almost fell off my, like, chair. It's okay. Oh, this goofy cat. Oh. I'll show off dual-wielding Cloud in, like, one fight scene, but... no form changes or grand magic. And... Links. Cloud can use summons in Final Fantasy, so I feel like that's fair game. So yeah, links are allowed. Also seeing Cloud.
Here's our ticket up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
We'll have to climb up, but what'll we use for footholds?
Okay. Yeah, my iPad's being really annoying about this. Like, it stutters every 2 seconds, but whatever. As long as the actual stream itself isn't dropping frames like this, then it's fine. It's just my iPad's buffering.
I swear to you, Hades, when I get out of there...
No, I'm the one giving orders now, Bolt Boy.
Don't get too comfortable, Hades.
Huh? Huh?
We're gonna stop you.
What?
Cloud and Hercules teaming up once again to beat Hades. As it was always meant to be.
Get them!
Sora! Donald! Goofy! Yeah! It's on! Yeah!
Alright, let's go. Alright. Yeah, let me just Sonic Blade my way through absolutely everything. Oh ho ho! That got him. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't need Grand Magic or Links. I'm powerful enough as is. Jesus. Just annihilating this guy. Who needs transformations in Grand Magic, honestly? Oh, I can't use fire anymore. Whoa, 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 hey, buddy. Oh, Snappy, he hit the other guy. I forgot they could do that. Yeah, go ahead, hit your homeboy. Okay, water. Because Flare is not gonna work on this guy. Yeah, Donald, let's go. Alright, like I was saying earlier, hello. Also, I downloaded a mod that changed his, guard animation to something that's more fitting for Cloud, I feel like. And I missed it. Well. Yeah, between my overpowered abilities and my party members' overpowered abilities, I don't need the things that I got rid of. Let's get him. None of our magic cast hit.
Keep it up.
I'm gonna give myself a potion real quick. Oh, also, I gave Donald a gun. Oh, I forgot to mention that part. I downloaded the mod that gives him the Final Fantasy gun. So if you see Donald is strapped, there's a reason why.
Just one Titan left.
I gotta pay attention to these cutscenes more, because Donald is packing heat. Look at him. Wait. Oh. Donald keeps that thing on him. Also, I didn't deflect that, Goofy did. He just shotgun blast him. Oh, could have sworn I blocked that, but I guess I was incorrect. Asked that a few times. Oh my god, strapped Donald. Oh, hey. Second Amendment Donald. Hey. These things move faster on Proud Mode. I do not remember them going this quick on Standard. Hey yo, buddy.
Take this.
Ow. You can't escape my wrath. I like Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is a very good game. I can finally tell people that I played Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, this counts. Also, I watched, like, the first third, I'd say, of JoJo's Part 6 got released on Netflix. I didn't know that it would be releasing this soon. I thought the full series was going to be out, on December 18th, but it turns out they're releasing it in batches. And the first batch came out December 1st, which is yesterday. So I binged the whole batch that came out, and I gotta say, JoJo's part, I'm not gonna spoil anything that isn't already out. But from what I'm seeing right now, the first part of the story is actually pretty good, and that's what, like, upsets me the most about Part 6. Not that it's, like, a total mediocre train wreck, but that there's a lot of amazing moments, and the series really did have a lot of potential, which is why what ends up happening later on. Hey, yo! Pro code merits. Huh. First time seeing those. Yeah, that's why, stuff that I will not, like, the direction that the story goes in, without giving any spoilers, I'm not a big fan of it. And we're already starting to see certain problems. Like, for one, needing an entire, like, science diagram to understand how a stand ability works. Oh my god, Donald is strapped.
Oh, now it's all four of them.
So what? There are 4 of us, too.
Yeah, one Titan for each of us.
I think I can make it 5.
That's funny. Don's gonna take out a whole Titan by himself.
No! Thank you, my boy.
That was the most genuine scream I've heard.
Yeah!
Don't wave that thing around, dude!
Now,
You're not practicing proper gun safety.
Work.
Oh, but yeah, like, needing the abilities being so complex and hard to understand that you need, like, lengthy explanations of scientific principles just to understand how they work. In previous stands were just like, I create things out of paper. There's no scientific element to it, it's just like a wacky ability that I have. Like, the scientific parts of it could work cool for certain parts, but for the most part it's just like, did we need that?
I can't believe it!
And they keep, like, doubling.
I put 18 years into that plan and you ruined it! I really don't like
And the
you.
solution, the
Just
stand
give it
themselves
up
and the
already.
solutions for him
You'll never
become
be
more
hurt, no matter
convoluted.
how many times you try.
Yeah, stay
Also,
in the
previous
underworld where you
reformed
belong.
villain JoJo characters,
You have the
like,
time of your life,
they have redeeming qualities that show that, okay, they're not completely evil.
I did not
Like,
come
they
this
don't
far
kill anybody,
to
or they get
ridicule
the
my
opportunity to
Susie
kill
I
someone and
mighty,
they spare
his
them.
little
Something like
sunspot,
that.
and a
Or, like,
trio of
the hero
clowns.
spares their life, but not
You know
because they
what?
want to be friends, but because they're a good
I'll
person.
just go ahead.
But with
and
Foo Fighters, they
destroy
murder
you.
5 people,
Hey,
and, like, they just kind of use the, oh, well, they're
The exit
innocent
is
because they're
that
not
way.
human thing.
Oy vey. Gee whiz.
Hold on. I almost forgot.
And, like, I feel like they... Their storyline would
That
work
one's
way
for
better if
trying
they
to wreck
didn't kill
thieves.
those people.
You'll pay
Or
for
maybe
this.
if they did, but once
I have a
they
very,
absorbed that
very
human
long
body,
memory.
they were like, oh
You
wait,
still
killing
don't
is
get
bad.
nutmeg in a river of death.
I shouldn't have done that. And this scene is vanilla, so I can skip it. But yeah, that was probably bad. I shouldn't have done that. Hey, Iron Blade. And they start to get, like, more memories from the person and realize, like, what it's like to be human. Like, they're... And I can't say anymore because I'm gonna get into, like, spoilers. But all I will say is, I feel like their character would work more if they didn't murder 5 people when they were introduced. Or if they did murder those people, but they got more of a redemption arc instead of a, oh, well, you're like a cute animal, so we're not gonna question. The standard issue handgun used by Yojin Warrior of Light, who refused to let his past define him. Bruh. Aerial sweep. Donald. I just feel like that would be funny. Oh snap, they gave him more MP. Not that it really helps, but... And this scene is also vanilla. But yeah, like... I don't know. They could have... like, either addressed that what she'd... do a better job of addressing that what she did was legitimately awful. And, like, how twisted and deranged it was that she, like, killed people and absorbed their bodies and used them as puppets and stuff like that. Or they could have just had her not kill those people so that when she turns all cutesy, it makes more sense. But it's another one of those things with Part 6 where they set it up and it's like, okay, this is an interesting concept, what are you gonna do with it? And the answer is, we're just gonna treat it as if it's normal. Also, Riku Squall. That's another mod I have downloaded. Let me respond to this message real quick. Shift.
What's wrong, Riku? Are you tired? Do you need a break? We can stop.
No, just... I've been here. I should know this place. But that all seems like another life.
Well, gee, think of all you've seen. All the feelings you've felt. Why, you've done years of growing in almost no time at all.
Okay.
I remember my first time here. I was so scared. But now my doubts and fears are gone. If anything, I feel exhilarated. And it's not because there's darkness in me. I know too well what that rush is like. This is different. And it's not adrenaline either. I know Aqua needs us, but I'm ready.
Gonna let this scene play
I'm
out
in
a bit.
control now. Maybe it's because you're with me this time.
It's not me. I think it's because you finally found inside you that special strength to protect what matters.
What?
It's been so long since I've seen
Sometimes
Mickey
you
in his
care
Kingdom
so
Hearts
much
3
for
outfit
somebody that other
that it
feelings
seems
disappear.
weird looking at him.
And then there's no room for fear or doubt.
Like, this feels modded even though this is just what he's supposed to look
Is
like.
that it? Strength to protect what matters. It reminds me of a promise I made.
To who?
Just someone I once met. Can't tell.
Sounds like a good memory.
Yeah. While we're reminiscing, Mickey, does any of this look familiar?
Sort of. But the realm of darkness has changed since I was here with Aqua.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different from what I remember.
So
Usually,
yeah, the
I
Squall
just follow my
mod for
heart,
Riku was pretty
and
cool.
Aqua would show me
And
the
I,
way. But the closer I
I
get,
got this.
the hazier our connection feels.
You mean...
Oh, crap, I need to open Twitch
Maybe.
again. Someone might have
But
been
we can't
typing in
give up
chat while
hope.
I was responding to that message.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I don't want to bother the audience too much with the stuff I need for this, because I kind of hate it when YouTubers won't shut up about, like, monetization and ads and money and stuff like that. Like, it's okay to make money off of your talents. I'm not going to sit here and go like, actually, you need to donate every single dollar you make to charity. It's like, cool, make money, whatever. Just, like, no one to shut up about it. Don't constantly go on about, like, ad revenue and growth and crap like that.
Huh?
Non-stop during your
Positive Aqua
videos.
was here.
But what I was about to say
Now,
was,
her
I don't
trail's
want to harp
gone
on this
dim.
too much, but I'm
been
trying
here
to
too.
grow this channel to
With
50
Sora.
followers, so
Really?
I can become an affiliate
This is where we found our way back to the realm of light.
and start
Hey,
doing this
maybe
Twitch
Aqua
thing
did too.
better. And I need to get
Aqua.
at least like
fallen into
4
an even
hours a
darker
week, I
abyss.
think, which should
Somewhere
be
I can't see
easy
her.
for me if I try to be more consistent about this. I'm
And I
working on
don't
other
think
stuff
we're
in the
equipped to
background when
dive
I'm not
any
streaming.
deeper than we already are.
So that's why, if you see that I don't stream
So
sometimes,
then-
it's because I'm working on something else. But yeah, it's pretty easy to get to that, like,
Rico,
4 or 5 hours
careful.
a week thing.
Even the least threatening Heartless are
And-
stronger in this realm.
Oh,
I got it.
I thought I gave him a different Keyblade than that, but apparently I was mistaken. But yeah. 50 followers, I'm 1/5 of the way there. I need 3 concurrent viewers, and right now I have 2, so that's good at least. Riku's moveset is normal. Despite him looking like Squall. Uh-oh. Oh! That did so much damage!
Take this!
Okay.
Sorry.
And I turned off team attack, so...
You're done!
Okay, Mickey also does a lot of damage. I forgot, Epic Mickey. Okay, well I did need to heal, but, like, I wasn't trying to. I'm not used... Who the heck puts cure and potions on circle? Oh, and he doesn't have MP safety. Ah, there's another mod I was supposed to download. Okay, I'll go download that real quick. Right after this fight, of course. Like, at the next save point. But yeah, it's the mod, the menu, the mod that makes your command menu look, like it does during the Quadratum section. Because I feel like that'll be the most fitting for Cloud.
It's not over. Be careful.
Oh no!
Rico!
So yeah, now we got Squall. Who's gonna be teaming up with Cloud later. It's such an impressive mod.
What? Because somebody needs me.
But yeah, after the next save point, which I think is gonna be after the big Twilight Town
Who are
fight,
you?
I'm gonna exit the game real quick, download that mod. I have the game audio all turned on. Exit the game, download that mod, then jump right back in.
Wake up. Riku. Are you okay?
Now it gets the short hair, which apparently people don't like that much.
Where'd the
I think
Heartless
it looks
go?
fine.
I got more than half of them.
Not his best
And
haircut,
the rest
but
vanished.
I don't think it's ugly.
But they spit you out first.
Ugh,
I think
thanks.
I like this more than
I
his
owe you.
dream drop distance
I know you
haircut.
feel invincible, but we're not.
Are you alright, Mickey?
Yeah. Thanks to the new gear.
Seriously, the
But
Heartless gave him
your
a haircut.
Keyblade.
Oh.
The Heartless here are stronger than what we expected. I guess we
So
probably
yeah,
should
this
have powered up our
this
keyblades
Keyblade has a
before we
gazing
came in
eye
here.
on it.
Huh.
And according to the
I think we
guidebook,
need to go
those
back to
eyes
Master
aren't
Yen
literally
Sid's
the
tower
Master's
so
eye,
we
but
can regroup.
decorations that look like eyes.
But Aqua's still down here alone.
Meaning that this
Facing
could
enemies
be
like
like
that.
a fragment or a piece of the Master of
know.
Masters' eye.
What
Which
if
means
she's
that he
feeling
can
is
watch it.
scared and alone?
I think that's
As
gonna
I
be the
felt the
twist.
first time I
Like, the
came
Master
here.
has been watching anything that has one of those eyes,
How long are we
but
supposed to keep
only
her waiting
the
in
no-name
this awful
Keyblade,
place?
only what it sees gets written down in the Book of Prophecies. So he knows more than the book says,
But Aqua,
and he's been, like, letting people
She's
who
like
read the
Sora.
book think that they've seen the entire
no,
future.
no. Strong like Sora.
Oh,
And he kind of hints at this at the dark,
Okay.
when the darkness
good.
talks to him about having
Then
read
I
the
guess
Book of
she's
Prophecies.
gonna be all right.
Like, it doesn't contain everything.
Sora could fall into any darkness
Yeah,
and
like-
swim his way out.
Anything that
Besides,
the no-name Keyblade
we won't be
sees
long.
gets written in that book, but his
Right.
other eyes are able to see everything else. Which is why he's like, he probably knows what Riku has been doing all this time. He knows what
Can't
Vanitas
use
has
this
been
Keyblade
doing,
anymore.
like all that stuff. But
Might
only
as well leave it here
some of it gets written in that book.
for the other me.
What?
I think that's where this is going. Oh, also, his little pendant on his neck is vaguely heart-shaped. That's cool. Just very impressive mod work, honestly. Considering how early in the modding that this particular pack came out, it's gonna go along well with the Cloud mod, I feel. Mysterious Tower. Let me see.
I see. You could not regain your strength.
No biggie. I still learned a lot.
Regardless, Sora, you will need the power of waking.
Oh.
I want to let this rock,
It
but I don't want to
can't
miss
be
anything
gone
important.
forever.
'Cause I
Maybe
really have to
something
pee.
will trigger it real soon.
Like, what exactly?
Hello, how about a bite on the head?
Hey!
Perhaps it could
Cloud's
be
amnesia
something
plot is
that
back.
as simple as that.
Wait, you think so too?
Whenever you are in need, magic happens. That is your greatest strength, Sora.
You have plot
You
armor,
make it
Sora.
sound like an accident.
Whoa!
Sora.
We're back, Master.
Whoa!
Oh!
Wow, you guys are all here.
It's
We
a
were
rat.
here before, but you didn't wait.
Oh, Your Majesty!
Hey there, fellas. So, what have you three
I
been
like
up
that
to?
all their fits match each other now.
We were visiting. Oh!
We went to Olympus to visit Hercules.
And to figure out how to get all of
These are your
Sora's
homies,
lost
Sora?
powers back.
But it was a big disappointment.
Oh, what a shame. But, honestly,
We didn't fare any better.
Did you manage to figure out where Aqua is? Cause Master Yen Sid said that's why you fellas left.
Even a hint?
Womp womp.
Come on! Can I finally say something?
We know Master Aqua made it as far as the beach that Sora and I once visited,
Hey, Aqua's theme.
but that's where her trail ends.
Meaning?
all traces of her vanish into the great abyss, beneath the realm of darkness.
Apparently there are layers to the realm of darkness.
No. Sora was dragged into the abyss during his exam, and I went in after him. So I think if we find someone who is really close to Aqua, and they make the dive, they could reach her down there.
I'm not sure who's even left to ask. Ventus is hidden, and Aqua's the only one who knows where. Plus, nobody's seen Terra in ages.
God, I love this original
Aqua was the
theme.
last.
So Aqua, she's gonna be the key to finding all three.
Yes, their teacher, Master Ericus, would have been another possibility.
Had Xehanort not mercilessly struck him down.
Homies used to play chess with each other, and then he killed him. He could never forget that one chess game he lost.
I'll save her.
Huh?
You can't!
But Sora, that's gonna be super hard since you don't have the power of waking.
Huh? Sorry. I have no idea why that just popped out.
Well, it was pretty convincing.
Yeah. Better not let us down.
Sora, you must focus on regaining your lost power of waking. Mickey and Riku, I recall that Master Aqua journeyed to many worlds and connected with others who could be the link we need.
Okay,
Good
so
plan,
that's the
sir.
reason.
Riku and
that
I
we're
will
going from world
retrace
to
her
world.
steps and see if we can find any sort of clues. But first,
Just
we
trying to
got
find
hit
links to
pretty
Aqua.
hard in the realm of darkness. My Keyblade was damaged, and the Heartless broke Riku's clean in half.
Which
So,
is not a thing
we're
I
gonna
thought
need
could...
to get
Oh wait, no,
replacements
Birth
before
by
we can
Sleep showed that
continue.
happened.
In that case, rendezvous with Kairi and Lee. They are continuing their training under the tutelage of the wizard Merlin.
Yes, sir.
Also, I would like you to deliver these for me.
Are they?
It's the new
Yes,
outfit
they are the
that
same as the
Axel
ones
won't,
I
or that
gave
Lee
you.
won't be wearing until the end of
Special
the game.
vestments to shield Kairi and Lee from the darkness.
Man, they build up the fact that Lee
We
has a
got
new
him.
outfit and we don't get to see it till the end.
What? No
Biggest
fair.
L.
What about
They
my
should have had him
outfit,
wear that
Master?
outfit like the whole time.
Don't bother me like that. I can consider it.
Maybe he could have
Settle
worn
down.
the outfit,
I have
but then
new
worn
clothes
his
for you
unzipped
too,
organization
Sora.
coat over it.
Gift from the good fairies.
That would be cool. Like, it still looks like he's wearing the outfit, and he has his
I knew
new
you'd come
drip.
through for me. Thanks.
Those are no ordinary garments, Sora. Like before, they have very special powers.
And maybe
So
Roxas
it took
could look the
extra
same way
time
when he
to
shows up.
Prepare them.
In
Like,
addition,
wearing the organization
there is a
coat
gift
over his
from
normal
Chip and
clothes.
Dale inside.
Cool. Okay.
Happy now?
Yep.
Now
You are all ready to proceed.
Hey, wait! Don't forget about me!
Jiminy!
Every journey worth going on needs a cricket to keep track of it. And I can't let you start this one without old Jiminy Cricket by your side.
The whole
I watched the
team's
original
back.
Pinocchio, and man, Jiminy was scrapping.
Good. Now to mark
He was like
the beginning of a
surprisingly
new
really
journey.
feisty.
I wish for you to have
Have this.
He
Sora.
comes across so like responsible and poised in
Okay.
this
that
series.
is a
but
heart binder.
Think
anything
of it as a
but.
good luck charm made just for you.
You have a gift, Sora, for connecting.
Guys,
with
can we wrap
others.
this up? I really need to pee.
This makes that gift
Gift stronger.
It's time to go.
Amazing that I still haven't run out of things to say about this game.
May your heart be your guiding key.
See?
Okay, so their explanation is he's been saying it all along. He's just been whispering it and we weren't paying attention. Oh, I love Nomura. This freaking guy. This game has a lot of writing problems, but at the very least I can say that the story goes exactly where it needs to. And let's see, what outfit did they go with? Oh. Oh, he's still wearing this.
Well, too.
Huh. This looks exactly like his normal... Wait, am I missing something?
Come on, when you get serious.
Give me a break, okay? I told you. These
Oh, no,
things
his
take
hair is different.
time.
Gorge.
Oh,
is it
he
just
went from
me,
being Classic
or is
Cloud to
this
being
turning
Remake
into
Cloud.
A routine.
That's one. That's a nice
Uh,
little way of doing it.
It's
Yeah,
coming from you,
he
Sora.
had his classic haircut, and now he has the remake version.
What's this?
That's neat. I like that.
Me, magic stop.
But I don't know how.
The differences are subtle but
Maybe
noticeable.
this.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I was hoping to get to like a save point and let things rock from there, but I'm afraid like it's gonna throw me into a gameplay segment that I'm not gonna be able to get out of. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, mute my mic audio. I will be right back. You ever just, like, prematurely into conversation because you have no idea where to take it next? Alright. Okay, I'm back. Oh, gotta put my headphones in.
Huh? Dale?
Hey, Chipper, I finally got him. Hurry up, Chip. Well, it's about time.
Chip?
You gotta answer
Oh, I forgot they modeled this area out.
Give you updates. We got lots and lots of important stuff we want to tell you. That's why we asked Master Yensid to make sure you got this gummy phone we made you, so we'd be able to stay in touch with you at all times.
Man, I thought they just modeled that, like, one tiny area, but it's like the whole room.
You finally finished it. Say, with this gummy phone, we can talk to each other across worlds. In fact, I might even try writing my journal on it.
Wow. Sounds like it's pretty handy, guys. So, what's so important?
This! Back when you and Riku quested through the sleeping worlds, Riku recovered some secret research data that Ansem the Wise hid inside you. Ansem's code! Mm-hmm. We've been working our tails off trying to crack it and see what it says.
The data has been encrypted, so we've only deciphered some of it.
Huh? Oh. I guess
And they
we haven't
basically
spoken
turned that
since
one
the
song
castle.
from,
I'm Ienzo.
Dream, or,
Alias is here too. Alias. Whatever's between you and
Oh,
Roxas,
interesting
it's in
note
the
about
past.
Alias. In his story in the guidebook, it says that, he's tempted to use the
Sora,
darkness in order
the reason
to
we're here is
become
because you and your
stronger,
friends defeated our
which
nobodies,
is
thereby recompeting us.
interesting.
We cast off our hearts by choice, make no mistake.
Especially since he seems to have like a strange grudge against Sora and Roxas.
Deceiving us.
So I wonder if he's gonna end
Xemnas?
up playing some type of role
he's
later
with
on.
them.
Not anymore. Xemnas and Xehanort have no hold over us now.
And they basically
We're
turn
just students of the
like strange whispers into
Exactly the
Yenzo's
same
song.
as we were before all of this began.
Yeah, right.
But you know, now that I think about it, Axel's on our side now.
We have friends we want to bring back to this world just the same as you. To do that, we have to work together.
I'm tempted to jump
In
to
that
the
spirit,
next
Sora,
scene.
We found some intriguing data in the bit of code we deciphered.
5, 4, 42, 4.
Yes.
What do those numbers mean?
In order to piece your memories back together,
5, 4
our
looked
teacher,
like his
Ansem
height.
the Wise took a close look at your heart. And
Wait. Okay. What do those numbers mean? Image data. What does this mean? Okay. No data. No data. 42888 0042 054. Maybe the numbers don't mean anything. Under analysis, you can actually read those words there. So our profile, capacity, energy, wait, URB, UFGG, UFHJ, UJH, okay. They're probably just random letters, I shouldn't worry about it. But I'm gonna try to jump into the actual game now. I do agree that they need to split the cutscenes up a bit more, so that we get more gameplay in between. Because, man, I was waiting to pee forever. Alright. Okay, so there's Twilight Town. Wait, what? What the heck is this over here? Oh, that's Olympus. Okay, I don't need to go over there. Wait a minute. Dummy config. Oh. Zone map. Oh. Can I not customize my gummy ship yet? I guess not. Well, let's just get going. I want to show off that one mod that changes the menus. And also a mod that changes something for Roxas. Oh yeah, there's the mod that changes Vin and Roxas that I need to show. So I'll download those mods and... well... shoot. When am I gonna get the next opportunity to save? It's mostly a mod that changes Ventus's hair color to make him look a bit different than Roxas. Because he's consistently drawn and described as being golden haired, yet his in-game model has him have the same exact hair colors as Roxas. Okay, let's go. Second, you're not? Okay. What's with the girl on Twitter thirsting out over Yin Sid? Is she okay? Does she need, like, an intervention or something? I'm just concerned. I guess I can talk about some, Deltarune theories when I come back from having to put that new mod in. Oh god, the frame rate's not gonna like this.
Gorge, we forgot to fill Master Yen Sid in on what happened. Should we go back?
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar?
This area has...
No.
We
the
get to
others have
see
already
very
got
little
enough
of
on their
Twilight
plates as
Town,
it is.
which is disappointing, but...
Why go stressing them out? The three of
what
us
we,
know how
what
to
little
handle
we
a
do
couple
see
of old
is
adversaries,
very
right?
good looking.
But doesn't that thing Pete said bother you?
Like, there's so much life and
Come
personality
on, we're talking
to these
about
areas.
Pete. That means it's probably no big deal.
Oh, I don't know.
They give us very little,
cool.
but they
The
really
trams are
popped
still
off
here.
with what they gave us. Like, look at all the small details just in that little hallway they were walking down.
Feels like it.
Maybe you're feeling what Roxas
I guess people
feels
were
'cause he
expecting to see a
misses
lot
home.
more of Twilight Town in this game.
Actually, I ran into Roxas in the sleeping worlds. It was
Cloud's
like
arms
seeing
are a
into his
little,
heart for the first time.
little funky.
Uh-huh. It was a test to see if your data version was ready to face the hurt that you carry inside.
Was I ready?
Men will literally face a physical manifestation of the hurt they carry inside instead of going to therapy.
And later, when I
Unbelievable.
lost the Keyblade, and you guys had to go on without me like that? Having no one to turn
Also,
to
I'm
was the
surprised I
worst
said all
kind of
that
hurt.
without stuttering.
But that just shows how much you mean to me.
I'm
Carrying
getting
around
more
a little
powerful
hurt
by the
can't
second.
be all that bad. Hurting is part of caring.
Also, apparently
course.
Data Sora's
Any
shoes are
Sora's
slightly
still
different than
Sora.
normal Sora's.
So wait, if Roxas feels something, then we're in the right place. Roxas, I'm gonna find you.
This shot's gonna look really weird.
Huh?
Cloud forehead shot.
Nobodies!
Let me try out that new Keyblade. Yeah. Hey.
Calling fire.
Don't come back.
Hey, guys, give me a second. I'm just gonna open this treasure chest. There we go. Okay, anyway, back to action. Oh, I don't have any more MP. Whoops. Hey. Buddy. I only unlock Cure after this fight. Haha, gotcha. Hey, Donald with the assist. Oh, this Sonic Blade mod is so wacky, I love it. I love how he did that at the same time that I whacked that little lantern.
What was that voice? I know I heard it.
I didn't hear it.
You sure it wasn't the wind?
That is the most articulate wind I have ever heard in my life.
Pretty sure.
It's like the Caleb City skit.
Get the ice cream later.
What? Hold up. See? Voices.
Is that his spirit over there? Was he a
New
dancer?
ones?
Oh, I kept these guys the same.
Hayner? Pence? Olette?
So, Roxas and Ventus and the command menu.
Hey, Sora! Hello, goodbye. Oh. Go! We got this.
Okay. Time to flare this guy several times. Man, the clouds look really good here.
Don't come back.
Now I realize how that sounded. Let's see. Only after this do I unlock. Am I still invincible while doing Sonic Blade? Only after this do I unlock here. Alright, Delta Room. There's been a lot of talk about Rousey potentially becoming an antagonist, and I don't like the versions of the theory. I think that is possible, but I don't like the versions of the theory that say he's gonna become, like, evil. Or that, like... Oh my god! Okay. I don't like the versions of the theory that say he's gonna become evil or something. Like, I don't like the ones that, like... Oh, cool. Completely change Rousey's character. I think that he's gonna genuinely be, like, a kind-hearted person. Okay, was not expecting to come that close to dying there. I think he's gonna genuinely be a kind-hearted person. Who feels compelled to do something.
Thanks, Sora.
Like,
Hayner,
morally
Pence,
questionable.
Olette. It's been ages.
Just like Asgore was
It
in,
hasn't been that
Undertale.
long.
Oh god, I hate what his arms just did. Just like Asgore was in, Undertale.
How are ya?
Like, maybe he's
Howdy
being
there,
manipulated
Olette.
by a higher power that's
So does this
forcing
mean
him
that
to do
weird
something.
stuff's going down again?
Like, imagine
You
this,
Pence?
like, it's chapter
When
6
have
or
we
7
ever
or
seen a
whatever.
tornado of shadowy blobs before?
You're about to pull out the final
It's not
Dark Fountain.
weird.
When suddenly,
This is
like, strings,
unprecedented.
like the ones you saw with the Spamton
I
show
guess
up.
it is. The creatures from the last time
Take
were
control of
bright white.
Rousey, and then he
These things
starts,
must
like,
be
attacking
new.
you against his will.
Man, I can't wait to get to sleuthin'.
Like, he has
You're
no
already done
choice
with the school
because he's
project,
being
silly.
controlled by something else.
Whatever's going on.
And I get the
you
feeling
wouldn't be
he's
here
connected
unless you
to,
had a good reason.
Which
to
is?
Spamton?
Well,
Because Jevil and
actually,
Spamton,
we're
when they're
looking for
defeated,
Roxas.
they turn into either an item of clothing
That's funny.
or a weapon.
I don't know any
And when
Roxas,
Rousey runs out of
but
HP,
the
he
name
doesn't
sounds
faint
familiar.
like Susie and
Maybe
like
we
everyone
bumped
else
into
does.
him somewhere.
He turns into his outfit and his scarf is his weapon. So just like the
Actually,
secret,
he might have been friends
the
with
secret
another
bosses,
version of you.
he becomes a he becomes an item of clothing
This photograph.
and a weapon,
Yeah.
which makes me feel
We've
like
got the
he's
same
the
one.
same type of creature as them, which means that they
Oh,
might
yeah.
be like
The other Twilight
connected
Town.
somehow, or like under control of
It's
the
like
same
one of those
being.
spot the differences puzzles, except really easy.
Meaning if that, like,
I guess in that town,
the same
we're
strings
friends
that
with
were
this
attached to
Roxas person.
Spamton might be attached to Rousey somehow.
Sora, let us help you track Roxas down.
And maybe Rousey has this, like, plan that he has to keep secret from the player.
Cool guy.
Because the player's connected to Gaster, or whatever otherworldly power
Yeah,
there
he
is.
is. Great. Then let's all go ask around town. If alternate
And we
us
know
knew
this
Roxas,
because of the
then
beginning
maybe
segment of the
alternate
game where
other
it's like,
folks did too.
okay, we are now connected.
Sora,
I
you
think
three should go to the
Gaster
place
or
in the
whatever
photo.
is connected
It's
to
the old
us.
mansion. The three
And
of us will
whatever
cover
we
places
as the
in town.
player sees, he can also see, which is why Rousey has to hide what
Thanks.
he's saying
Oh
from
yeah,
us.
I got this phone thingy that takes pictures.
And basically, I think he told
Want to
Chris,
snap a photo while we're all
the
here?
character, not the player,
Sure, that's a great idea.
that, hey, I'm being controlled by something. I don't want to do this, but, like, it's out of my control. And I can't let the player know this because
Who's taking it?
the thing controlling me is connected to the player's perspective. So, we gotta keep this a secret from them until the right time comes. I think that's the direction they're gonna go in,
You
and
drew the short straw.
yeah, like, this
It's
way,
okay. I'm
he'll
sitting
probably
out
end
of
up in
the
an
photo with you,
antagonistic role, but it won't turn out that everything we learned about his personality was a lie and that he's actually really evil. Like, he's a good guy, he has no other choice but to do what he's doing. I like that theory much more. Maybe we'll get a boss fight where we can
That
either...
came out great.
Who the heck is that guy? I'm Cloud. We can
Lucky
either
emblem.
decide to
Lucky
attack
emblem.
Rousey directly and potentially kill
They
him,
are huge right
or
now.
have a much harder
Supposedly,
fight
these
where
things
we
are hidden all
attack
over
the strings
town.
attached to him,
And if you get a
but we
picture
get
of
to
them,
free him.
they'll bring you good luck.
Cool.
And another idea I have
Wait,
is the whole
look,
playing
guys,
around with the
is
whole
that-
one ending thing.
Yeah.
Toby originally
You're
said there'd be
right.
one ending,
I see it
but then
too.
recently he updated it to say one ending question mark. I think what's gonna happen is the whole theme of your
knew it.
choices not mattering.
Good luck.
No matter
because they're
what,
not all this easy
something
to find.
we're gonna get like a bittersweet or just
Okay,
straight up bad
we better
ending.
start asking around.
Like the rumbling
You
happens
start by
anyway.
checking out the old
Rousey
mansion.
maybe ends up
We'll
dying.
catch up.
Something like that happens.
Got it.
Just like how no matter what you did in Undertale in the neutral route, Flowey would always come through and kill Asgore. Something like that. Except it happens with Rousey. Seafire, what? My flare automatically got replaced. That's weird. But yeah,
You
like...
see any lucky emblems?
I'll continue to explain while I download the next mod pack. The next bit of mods that I want to put in. So like... Rousey, like, the ending happens, and it's like a bittersweet or straight up bad ending, just like in Undertale. No matter what you did during the neutral route, it always ends the same way. But, depending on your actions, you gain the power to overwrite that ending. And you can do it in, like, one of two ways. You can do it with, like, doing the pacifist route and helping everyone out, and, like, somehow their power that you gain from helping them helps you, like, break free of your predetermined fate and make it so that your choices matter. Or, you can do it, like, the bad way. You could take the weird, slash no-grave route, and then gain enough power from, like, killing, Darkners, to break free of the predetermined ending. But, like, at what cost, you know? And then that would kind of, still come to the whole one ending conclusion. Because whether you're a scumbag or a good person, it comes to the same ending. The only difference is what it took to get there. I get the feeling Toby might end up doing something like that, and I feel like that would be really cool. Now let me... Quadratum command menu. Yep, quadratum command menu. And hey. Vinrox is not twins. Let's get those into Cloud's thingamajig. Okay, and let's also grab... Oh, wait. This should be with his. It's the Twilight Town Roxas mod. Uh-oh. Is it not here? Let's see. Or is it called Roxas Twilight Town? It's either Twilight Town Roxas or Roxas Twilight Town, one of the two. Huh. It should be in one of these. Oh wait, maybe it's in the Lee mod pack. I'm looking around the mod packs for the one that I want to get to right now. And after that, I'll jump right back into the game. And start, play a little bit more before ending stream. Really? That's strange. It's not in any of the places I... Oh, yep, here it is. Okay. And there's Cloud. So yeah, I think some twist like that are coming in the next chapters of Deltarune. And I really like the chess theory, by the way. The idea that, like, it's not a deck of cards that we're going to be going up against. It's, like, a chess set. That would explain why, like, so many of the other cards were discarded. Like, they're all locked up in the king's, little cage thing. I don't have water in this room. Whatever, I can keep going for another, like, 15 minutes. It would explain why all the other kings and queens and other cards are locked up in the, basement. Implying that we're not going to see them as villains of the future chapters. Like, that's really... Is that Farming Simulator like $40? What? Like, that's a really clever way of showing that, like, a deck of cards is the gimmick of this one area, and the overall thing is gonna be different. Like, the knight, the whole thing with the egg and the knight, how, it moves in the exact same way that a knight moves in chess. Which is really clever. Which means that the next villain, I hate that people keep calling them Mike, because we have no confirmation of that whatsoever. When a much more solid theory is that they're the Rook. Like, that's the much more... Yeah, that's never happened. The much more solid theory with more evidence behind it is that the next villain is gonna be the Rook. Because going by the point system, the king is worth the most, and that's the one we win after, first. Then the queen. Then then the rook after that. And then there are some rule sets that put the bishop before the knight. So, the bishop will come next. And that's gonna, like, teach us about Gerson. And, yeah, that'll probably teach us about Gerson and the whole church and everything. Since he knew a suspicious amount about, everything in Undertale. Come on. There we go. Now let's see if that command menu works. Yep, there we go. Nice. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's head out. Turn to world map. But yeah, the future of the Deltarune's looking pretty interesting. And I can kind of guess where it's going. No, wait a minute. I gotta go and bark. Stop! Wait a minute. Oh, we're not supposed to leave Twilight Town yet. Right. That was dumb of me. Okay, I'll finish Twilight Town and then I'll end stream. Which I know not the most, like, exciting stream, but... I gotta do short streams now. Because I'm working on some pretty big stuff in the background, personally. I like big personal projects.
The old mansion's out past the woods.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Hit me? Yeah, that's right. And we have to go around. Darn it. Ooh, I can get a Oblivion and Oathkeeper already. which I believe have also been replaced. Oh, I saw a really good Deltarune theory about what's gonna happen with Asgore and why he got removed from the police force and why him and Toriel got divorced. The theory goes that Asgore, that like one day, Chris, Noelle's sister, and Noelle went out into the forest, and like, we know that Lightner's... Donald, what was that? Donald, what was that? Okay, never mind what I was saying. Donald, what was that?
You want a picture of me?
Donald, what was that? Donald. He just froze time on that enemy. He used stop. What? Wait. Okay, Thundaga, Leaf Bracer, Treasure Magnet. MP Walker, that's nice. Goofy. But I saw him use... He froze time. There's a little clock icon there, and he was moving in slow motion. That was... Okay, alright. Well, like I was saying, I was just, on self, on others, no. In emergencies, use as needed. Okay. That was interesting what just happened there, but anyway, the theory goes Chris, Noelle, and December went out into the forest one day, and we know that Lightner's powers can manifest themselves in the light realm, since we see Chris open... I probably should have preferenced that this is going to contain spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 2. Very sorry about that. Yeah, I definitely should have been more considerate of that. But yeah, spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 2. I didn't know you could stand on this. We see at the end of that chapter... I'm gonna put a spoiler warning for Undertale and Deltarune at the beginning of this video when I upload it to YouTube, just to be considerate of that. Very sorry for anyone who didn't get the warning here. But, at the end of the chapter, Chris opens a Dark Fountain, so we know that Lightners can manifest their powers in the Light Realm, even if it's only very, like, slightly. So I'm thinking, Noelle casts some version of Snowgrave, if not the literal version of it that we see in Deltarune's, in Chapter 2, but like some version of it. We know that magic doesn't actually exist, otherwise Toriel would use fire magic to clean her stove like she did in Undertale.
They're up to.
But yeah, like she manifested some of her powers, accidentally cast like some form of Snowgrave that caused the blizzard, while they were lost out there.
Look, on that branch.
And then
The Heartless
Asgore
had
had
him
to be,
surrounded.
no, Rudy went out
no.
to go try to save them.
Yeah.
And none of them came back. So soon Asgore had to rush in to help since he was the chief of police. He responded first, ow, but he was only able to save Rudy, Noelle, and Chris. Everyone, which means that December was stuck in the snowstorm. Or maybe he was only able to save Rudy, something like that. Whatever happened, he wasn't able to save the mayor's daughter, December. Oh yeah, and since Noelle lives in like this big gated house and mentions that her mom is someone important and strict, I'm guessing, me and a lot of other people are guessing that the mayor is her mom. Ow. I should probably level up a bit. Yeah, he can freeze time. That's so sick. But yeah. Asgore is able to save some of them, but not all of them. And because of that, December ends up dying. And Rudy ends up getting sick.
Well,
but
take care.
Asgore did manage to save Noelle, Chris, and Rudy's life. So Rudy doesn't hold it against him, because it's like, okay, you saved one of my daughters, and you saved my life. How can I be mad at you? Also, you've gone through something traumatic yourself.
What is...
However, Noelle's mom, the mayor, and Tori will feel differently. They think that Asgore was
parked on your head.
They think that Asgore was a coward and that he failed to save everyone because of this. And they hold it against him. The mayor has the power to remove him from the chief of police, so she has him removed. Toriel divorces him.
Okay, that's fine.
Due to thinking that he's a coward, just like in Undertale. And yeah, that's like the big thing.
I just need to collect the fruit.
Oh god, swapping in between Sora and Cloud like that is so wacky.
Then.
But yeah. I really like that theory. I'm not the one who came up with it. Look up, Deltarune Asgore theory if you want to know who actually came up with it.
Well, okay.
But yeah, like, there are a ton of cool theories surrounding Deltarune and where it's going in the future, and I really like a lot of them in the direction of everything. There's also the pawn upgrade theory. The pawn promotion theory, I mean.
This'll work.
Which, like, okay, so in chess, you can upgrade a pawn. Hey, I just need to walk this. You guys could just clear out real quick. I could, like... No. Just, like, let me... Okay. There we go. The pawn promotion theory goes basically, if the chess theory is correct, which it's seeming more and more like it's gonna be, since the whole card theory wasn't accurate, it seems like, secret bosses like Spamton and Jevil are dark pawns on the black side of the board, and characters in the classroom, in the light realm, like, Chris, Noelle, and Susie, are, Jesus, you guys. Incinerated them. Are pawns on the light side of the board. I don't know why I got that. Jeez. It says Seafire instead of Flare now. I wonder. But yeah. They're pawns on different sides of the board, and if you lose a piece in chess, you can have a pawn go all the way to the other side of the board and promote them to any piece you want. Normally they do this to create another queen, but you can do this to create another knight, for instance. So this theory goes that maybe Chris isn't the knight themselves, but like someone promoted them to, like there was a different knight before Chris, and Chris has recently been promoted to the knight. So there could be multiple knight characters. Like, knight is a mantle and not, like, the name of an actual character. Which would be pretty cool and make a lot of sense given everything we've been told. Oathkeeper is around here somewhere and I gotta find it. But like I was saying, that would make a lot of sense and be really cool given everything that we've seen and heard. I have that mod downloaded here, right? Let me just make sure. I don't want to open any more chests if that's not the case. Oh yeah, I have the mod that puts Oathkeeper and Oblivion in Twilight Town. I could also go get the ultimate weapon. No, wait, no, I could. I gotta do that later. Where is it? It's not in that chest. Huh. Weird. It's somewhere in this forest. Was that it over there? I think it is. Let's see. Hey. That's an AP boost. But yeah, like, pawn promotion theory. Chris, maybe, like, the knight is just a mantle that certain pawns can get if they get promoted to a certain rank. Which is very cool and interesting to think about. Because that's basically what, Jebel or Spamton tried to do. He got all the way to the other side of the board and was able to promote himself.
I see it. That building up ahead.
Very... The camera's being all weird. Yep, proof of time's passed. There it is. We got Oblivion, I just don't know where Oathkeeper is. Ow, my eyebrow! Jeez. Ow. Okay. So... yeah. And... yeah, create another night. And maybe their plan is... yeah. So they were gonna, basically the queen was gonna use Noelle, promote her to a knight, and have her open the Dark Fountain. Going by this theory. Which is... it's a very interesting, take on the whole story and the chess thing. I feel like there was something else to this whole chess theory that I'm forgetting. But I can't quite seem to place it right now.
What do you think, guys? This place is even creepier than I remember.
Well, they do say that this mansion is haunted.
Oh yeah, but the knight might be chapter 5. Basically, going by the value of chess pieces so far.
Hey there.
We've gone through the king and queen. Next, it seems like the guy in the TV who was smiling. I don't think they're gonna be named Mike. I think they're gonna be the Rook.
Our bad.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be named
So how'd
Rook
it go?
as well.
Did you get any leads?
Because King was named King, Queen was named Queen.
The asking around thing
Rook
was a
is named
total
Mike?
bust.
That doesn't really make sense. I feel
This
like
old
he's gonna be
mansion
named Rook.
is our last hope.
Or something that's at least close to Rook. Like maybe it's Rook, like it's spelt weird, but it's pronounced Rook.
Another Twilight Tower
Like how
wins.
Rules card is spelt with an X, but it's pronounced Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be like the silly thing they do with Rook. Like, it's spelt like R-U-K-E, but still pronounced Rook or something like that. But yeah, Rook, and then Bishop in the church, and then after that, yeah, Chapter 3 Rook, Chapter 4 Bishop, then Chapter 5 would have to be the Knight. And then Chapter 6 and 7, maybe Pawns?
Here we go.
It's interesting to think about. Yeah, Chapter 5 is when the big twist is gonna happen.
Password was,
where we
sea
find
salt
out
ice
that,
cream,
like, what the deal is, with Rouse and everything.
Okay, I'm in.
Like,
Let's
there's a
get
song in the
that
game called
transporter
Flashback
working.
Excerpt. So that gives me the impression that we're gonna see the full flashback at some point and hear the full version of that
Oh,
song.
man. The transporter's been protected.
Protected from
So
what?
we're gonna find out,
I guess from us.
everything.
We can't use it to get
At
to the
that
other
point in
Twilight
the
Town.
story.
Why not? It worked before. We sent Sora there.
Well, that was then. And this is now.
And there's no other way?
His hair is just so much more detailed than everyone
that I
else's.
know.
It's so funny.
Great. Well, huh?
But yeah.
Hello, Sora.
The true final boss,
happen to be
Chapter
in
5
front
is
of
the
a
Knight. Chapter 6...
Well, yeah. But how'd you know that?
Chapter 6
I
and
was
7 are
tinkering
going to
with
be the
Ansom's
hardest to read,
computer.
but 7's got to
You
be
know,
the one
to
where we fight the
decrypt
true
code
final
that was
boss.
left in it.
It's probably going to
And I
be the one where
noticed
we
that
finally
someone
get
had
to
logged in
confront
from another
Gaster.
terminal. I figured it might be you.
Because I'm thinking Deltarune's going to do a
yeah,
thing
the
where
log terminal.
all the stuff that was in the background of Undertale
and what?
is going to
You
be the
do?
main focus, and vice versa. Like, the Flowey stuff isn't going to be... Like, the whole... Like, Undertale was all
was
about
it that logged
Azrael
in?
and Flowey and
Oh,
that
hi
whole
there.
thing.
This is Pence.
And characters
I'm the
like
one who logged
Gaster
into
and
the computer.
Sans were just kind of
Good.
important, but they're
As long as
shoved
it's
in
a
the
user that we
background.
know we can
They weren't
trust.
really the focus of the
Yup.
story.
But I'm kind of stuck
But now
here.
I think they're going to
One
be
of
the main
programs
focus
is
of this new
protected,
story.
So
Like, they're really building
can't
up
run it.
Papyrus.
Which program?
Sans seems to be
Transporter to the other
strange and
Twilight
mysterious.
Town.
there's hints that Undertale isn't the original world that he came from, meaning that
Twilight
maybe he either hops between worlds trying to find his home, and Deltarune is just one of the worlds he's hopped to,
a
or
virtual town
Deltarune
inside
is
the
his
computer
home,
made of data.
which is an interesting theory either way.
Fellas.
I'm more leaning to the side of he's just hopping between worlds
We've seen
until he
one.
finds
That's what we
his
used
home,
once to
but he gets
investigate
stuck in
Jiminy's
Undertale.
journal.
And Deltarune is just one of the many stops he's made between timelines.
Pence, let's get a network set up.
And
My
Gaster,
address here is...
he seems like he's pulling the strings behind all of this. I don't know to what end, though. But there seems to be a common trend of, sleeping with his eyes open.
Okay, sharing is enabled.
There seems to be a common trend that,
Were you able to fix it?
outcasts, like people who are outcast of society, are the most vulnerable to be taken advantage of and turned into monsters.
And Roxas?
So what if Gaster was just like Alphys, right? Like they were a total down on their luck, like nerdy,
would have included Roxas's
outcast
full data
loser
in the
type.
construction.
Not saying that I think that Alphys is a
Somewhere
loser,
on your
by the way,
machine,
just like
there's a log
that's
of
how
that
they're
data
viewed
that-
societally. Like people just dismissed Gaster,
Basically,
looked at him
we
as a
can
loser,
decipher Ansem's code
and he
more
wanted to
quickly,
feel important and
we
like
can
his choices
analyze the
mattered,
virtual Twilight
which is
Town
why
while
he
we're
became
at
like
it.
the royal scientist. And his desire to feel needed and important drove him to do
Glad you're
very
following along.
increasingly questionable things.
Don't worry, we'll handle
until
it.
he eventually fell into the core, lost his mind, and became fully twisted and corrupted. And now he's become the embodiment of this whole thing that, like, outcast and lonely people
It's
who feel
about
like
one
they
of the
failed in life,
organization's former members.
are the most
You knew
vulnerable to
him as
become, like,
Vexen.
corrupted into
But
monsters.
to us,
Like,
he
he's
was
the
Ansem's
embodiment of
apprentice,
this now.
Evan.
And
He was
he's now the one
recruited
going
like the
around
rest of us.
corrupting outcasts, like Jevil. Jevil didn't have any friends besides Sham, and that made him vulnerable to Gaster.
Alias and Dylan,
Spamton
the two
desperately
you
wanted to
knew
be
as
important
Lexius
and
Zaldi.
wanted to have like
They went
control
out
over his
looking for
life,
him, but
and that
he's
desire
just
also
gone.
made him vulnerable
And
to
I'm
Gaster.
starting to worry.
I'm wondering if Rouse
You
had a
think he's
desire to feel
on their
needed
side?
as well.
I think it's a real
Like yeah, like Rouse always goes super out of his way for other people.
All right.
And I think it's not because he's trying to manipulate them. I think it's because he just wants to feel needed and appreciated by others.
I totally
And that
forgot.
desire could be manipulated
Really?
by Gaster,
But what about
who
all
once felt
this?
that way himself.
Hey, both are important. We're gonna need some cash to go to the beach.
I really like
Also,
that idea
don't
for
forget
that
the
character,
pretzels.
and
Gotta buy 4 now.
I'm kind of hoping that that's the direction it goes in. But
Oh,
whatever Toby does, I'm sure it'll
I
be
get
good.
it.
That's just kind of
thinking
this is just
ahead.
kind of my idea of what it could be.
Later, Sora.
Yeah. See ya, Hayner.
Bye, Donald. Goofy.
Goodbye!
I guess giant ducks and talking dogs are
Since I'm
common
manning the
in their
computer
world.
here, you guys are in charge of earning my share.
No pretzel for pence.
Hey.
God, I wish life was as simple as living in a small town where you could do odd jobs for, like, cash. Like, you live in this nice little community where the places you live and the shops are, like, right next to each other. You don't have to drive freaking for an hour to get to work. Life's less lonely because people are closer to each other. Both, like, geographically closer and just metaphorically closer, as in we bond more due to our close proximity. People know each other more. You can just, like, go to the local grocery store and say, hey, is it alright if I, like, work here tomorrow? Do you have any open shifts? And they're like, sure. And we'll just, like, pay you for that days of work. And it's, like, actual fair compensation for the amount of work that you do. My idea of what a utopian society is so simple. Like, it's not even, like, something crazy like we all have hover cars and we can teleport, which kind of defeats the purpose of the hover cars. But whatever. Like, it's not even anything like that. I just want, like, a functional society. But I guess that's too much to ask for. I basically just want to live in Twilight Town, man. That's all I want out of life. I want to live in Twilight
You
Town.
can bring Roxas back?
And I also want to bring Roxas back.
Xemnas.
Roxas should never have existed in the first place.
Like, imagine that. You just walk into a bakery and you're like, hey, can I work here? And they're like, oh, sure.
Roxas does exist.
We'll squeeze in some shifts for you next week.
And in the
and then you do that.
You did manage
you
to
just do some
separate
work.
the two.
It's not horribly miserable.
Where is it you think
it's
you can put his
decent
heart?
to work there. You make enough to live, and then you just pay your rent
Roxas
like
used
that.
to live in the other Twilight town, right?
Like, you can get a full
So,
career, or you can just
I'm
go around
gonna
doing
put
odd
him back
jobs.
there.
Do you even realize what you are saying? The other Twilight town is just data.
A heart can live anywhere, even inside data. There are hearts
Like, I totally
all
do
around
that.
us.
Just do the creative stuff that I want to do in the background
The same person, right?
while working non-awful,
now they exist
above
separately
minimum
just
wage
fine.
jobs for a community
If
of
they can
people
do it,
who I'm familiar
then
with
I don't
and
see any
enjoy
reason
being
why
around.
you and Roxas can't find a way.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'd even work a retail job in a situation like that. If it was like stocking shelves for a nice little local grocery store,
Nothing would please us more than Roxas's
with a bunch of
return.
customers who I knew who didn't give me a hard time,
You wish.
with like a nice
They'll
boss
never
who was a
answer
member of
you
the
again.
community. And I just made money like that and paid rent and still had plenty of time to work on stuff.
Left behind.
God, that would be
When
sick.
one gives his heart to darkness,
Landlord, like there weren't
there is
scummy
only
landlords.
one
Instead,
way to
like
bring Roxas back,
I don't know.
which is
The
for
town
you to
owned,
give your heart up as well.
like the town or the government or something owned the places we lived instead of some
Have you
rando
finally
with the
decided
deep
to
pockets
call upon the darkness?
who's like ups our rent and charges us more for random crap.
Go on then.
Instead of actually
The
fixing the
shadows
stuff
are
we need.
never out of reach.
Man, the things I want are so simple. Like this.
Now, set your heart free.
Wait.
This is the most simplistic, down-to-earth, achievable utopia. And it feels so far away in the current place I live.
Not if it helps him. Calling fire.
But yeah, sorry that this got weirdly real all of a sudden. I was just like looking at the way people live in Twilight Town and I got jealous. Like, dang, why can't I live like this? Ah! Oh yeah, I don't have recovery yet. I take a lot of damage, I ought to be careful. This kind of looks like how Final Fantasy VII Remake looks. Ow. Like with the way that I'm using magic and everything. Well, that went by fast. That's so good. I really like this build. Like this glass cannon type thing we got going. Powerful abilities, strong enemies, useful party members. This is really fun. I'm gonna enjoy this playthrough a lot.
Herc said,
Mouth not moving.
he said, with all my heart.
It's still an impressive mod, even if he never blinks or moves his mouth
Okay.
or remotes.
Then all my heart it is. I'm getting Roxas out. Are you with me? Donald? Goofy?
You betcha!
I don't know what Ansem and Xemnas want, but I think we better tell the others to watch out.
Okay then, let's head back to town.
Oh, to be a citizen of Twilight Town. It wouldn't be fun occasionally getting attacked by demon hordes. That would be just like a swarm of heartless coming by. That would suck. But besides that, it seems like it would be pretty neat to live here. Oh, like little community events like Struggle Battle would be so fun. Like participating or just watching other people participate and stuff like that. It's all people you knew. Like, Cypher's like a hometown legend. Oh. I used fire ability on a fire guy. Like, yeah, Cypher's like a hometown legend. And, like, Setsu's also, like, a big deal. Like, people know each other and they have reputations and stuff. Man. Also, okay, one of the theories that, one of the Deltarune theories that I can't get down with is the idea that because religion exists, that means Toriel's a homophobe. That's like a weirdly popular theory that people are getting on board with that I do not see any of the evidence behind. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Like there are obviously gay and queer characters in Deltarune and Undertale, right? And I think it's nice that that whole type of existence goes unchallenged. Like nobody,
there's a lucky
like the question of what Chris's pronouns are is never brought up. The question of like a specific character's sexuality is never brought up. Or like there are a lot of problems in the world of Deltarune and Undertale, like humans hating monsters and vice versa. But like it's more like species-based prejudice and like history-based prejudice and not like homophobia. Like it's okay to be gay as long as you're not a human. And like honestly, I think that's fine. Like Undertale and Deltarune have their own conflicts. Like their world doesn't discuss like real-world homophobia because they're dealing with their like fantasy version of bigotry, which is the hatred between humans and monsters. And the ways that those divides can be healed by just trying to understand each other instead of all wiping each other out. And I think it really muddies the message a bit when we take it outside of the fantasy version of bigotry that Toby has cleverly created and turn it into real-life bigotry. Not saying that a story where both exist can't happen, but I don't think Undertale and Deltarune need to be that story, and I don't think the groundwork for that exists the way people try to claim it does. And I honestly don't know what would be added to the story by adding stuff like that. Or like adding homophobia. I just like the world as it is where there's prejudice between humans and monsters. There's problems that exist in the world like there would in any world. But things like homophobia, transphobia, like, those don't really exist in the same way in this world. You gotta have other types of bigotry to deal with. That makes sense with the world that's been created. So, I hope those theories aren't accurate, honestly. Like, I hope we continue to have this nice little place where
my bagpipes. It was
people
you
are,
laddies who rescued my
like,
ship.
maybe some people suck, maybe some people are bigoted against other species, but
Wait,
homophobia and
didn't
stuff
he
just
sell ice
doesn't
cream in
exist.
Hollow Bastion?
Because we're too busy focusing on
right.
other forms of
But Uncle
hatred
Scrooge here
that we
is
need
what
to
you
get rid
might
of.
call a world traveler.
Cool.
That would just be much better.
How are you, Uncle Scrooge?
Oh, hello, Sora. You're looking hale and hearty.
But everyone just calls him Uncle.
You were on another grand adventure with these two. I hope Donald isn't making a menace of himself.
He's carrying a gun now.
So, Uncle Scrooge.
Donald has become one of those guys who's
saying
really
about
into
a ship?
airsoft, but he's not in the military.
Right. The
He's the friend we have to explain to other
show you his
friends.
appreciation. So, he baked this for you.
But yeah,
What
I don't
is
think Toriel's gonna end up being homophobic.
Wow!
I think if that was gonna be a problem before, we would see examples of Toriel like if Chris was actually supposed to be
settle down.
non-binary, like canonically non-binary, and that was like a thing that people took issue with.
Why keep it
I think
under
that
my
we
hat?
would see
May I introduce
like
little
examples of Toriel misgendering them already, right? Like calling Chris by gendered
It all
pronouns.
started a little while ago.
But I don't
when
think
I
that's
was
the case. I
enjoying one
think
of the best
Chris is just
meals
kind
of
of
my life.
genderless.
And when I asked to
And
speak
everyone's
to
just
the
kind of
chef,
okay
I
with
met
that.
this wee genius.
Meaning that we
As
get
it
the
turns out,
non-binary
he
representation,
wanted
but
to
we don't
expand
have to
his
deal with, like,
culinary horizons.
the baggage
So,
of
I thought, that's an
NB-phobia.
opportunity
And I like it that
and
way.
a finance
Like, there are other
the whole
stories that
operation.
explore, like, homophobia, NB-phobia, transphobia, those forms of bigotry.
Ooh,
And I don't really think Toby's
think he
trying
wants to
to
cook some more for
create
ya.
that type of story.
Get some ingredients.
I could be wrong,
Especially
but
anything
I kind of hope I'm
unusual.
not, because
That'll
I
be
just
fun.
like the way it is
Kinda
currently.
like a scavenger
The
hunt.
story works perfectly fine,
the
and
more
I don't know
the
what
better.
introducing
The
those
mark of
elements
a
would
truly great
accomplish.
chef is creating masterpieces out of anything. You can
I think there are
start
other
right
forms of
here
art
in
that would be
town.
more suited to
We'll do
get
anything
across
to try more of
those
Little Chef's
messages
food.
than this one.
That
And it would
tart
be
sure did
honestly
look
kind of squandering the
scrumptiously
potential the story
delicious.
has to go in that
Okay,
direction.
the ingredient hunt is on.
I don't know, it's just cool that there's a story where, like, gay people and NBs and trans people exist, and they just kind of exist. Like, it's not this big, huge thing of, like, oh, there's the town gay. Or, like, oh, here's the NB phobia plotline.
Little chef
Like, they
needs
just
more
exist.
ingredients.
They're
We
just
better keep an
people who
eye out.
exist. Which is honestly what I want for representation. I don't want it to always be a conflict or the center of their character. I just want these characters to be able to exist and be themselves, you know? And Toby's already accomplished that by just letting these characters be who they are without any need for, like, strife coming from it. Like, the strife around Susie's plotline is that she's a delinquent, not that she's might end up being, like, a lesbian. Like, that's her conflict. Noelle's mother is strict because she's the mayor and has high expectations of her daughter, and possibly because her other daughter died, and that's her conflict. The fact that she's probably a lesbian doesn't need to be a part of her struggle as a character, because she already has a perfectly good struggle setup.
Well, I'm starting to get
Like,
hungry.
she can be a lesbian and also have a struggle that has nothing to do with her being a lesbian. And I think that's awesome. Like, I think we need more of that in story. Oh, this is cool. I never took the time to look at these posters. Sorry, sidetracked. Oh, wait. Oh, a Cloud breakdance. Oh, Your Honor, Cloud will never have schmooze. But yeah. I don't think the story needs to go in that direction, and I don't think it's going to. I hope that I'm right about this. Because, I mean, it's just cool the way it is, man. Don't overcomplicate something that doesn't need to be. Just let the gays be gays, and live in this quaint little world where literally everything else is a problem except for that. I don't hate you because you're gay. I hate you because you're short. We don't like short people around here. Love who you love, that's fine.
Hey, boss.
You have to be above 5'5" while doing it.
Kids. You guys work for Uncle Scrooge here at the bistro?
Do we?
He gave us a short job putting up these special posters. Mr. McDuck's hosting an open-air film festival in the courtyard. Cool, huh?
God, and this place has, like, film festivals?
Sora.
Man, like, community events like that?
Okay.
Bruh. My idea of
You've
Utopia
just
is
downloaded
literally
a
just
promo game
living
for the
in
film.
Twilight Town.
You can try it later.
They did a really, okay, with as small as the area of Twilight Town is, they did such a good job of getting across what the culture of this town is and putting, and like, giving this place personality. I don't think we needed to be able to explore the entire town, since this tiny little place is filled with so much soul and personality that it makes up for it. Like, you know what life here is like.
I always wondered how he keeps customers coming into his businesses over and over.
Oh yeah, I'm no business guy, but I sure wouldn't want to be one of Uncle Scrooge's competitors.
Seriously.
Oh, right. I need to warn you guys.
Why?
Well, Those creepy crawly things might come back for more.
Yeah,
So
just
stay
don't
on
go
your
in the
toes.
sewers. You will get mauled to
Sure.
death.
But don't we have you guys to take care of him for us?
You have to leave again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not gonna live here.
But we'll definitely be back.
It's our job,
When
we
you
do.
gonna
Oh
slow
wait,
down?
no, the Heartless drop money.
Sorry.
We do get paid.
Just
Yeah, it's
do me a
literally an
favor.
occupation.
Well, what is
We
it?
do this for a
Don't
living.
make it too tough.
Defeating Heartless
I
pays my
know
rent.
how Roxas feels to be lost, but Donald and Goofy.
Oh, but
Kyrie
yeah, they do a good
brought
job
me
of
back
showing
by
what the
wishing
culture
with all
is,
their
showing
hearts.
people exploring, hanging out, giving little bits of flavor text,
So
letting us
I was
know what
hoping
their
the three
lives
of
are
you would
like.
do the same
I
and
honestly
wish for
think that
Roxas.
stuff like this is more
What?
important than
That's
just
it?
letting us explore the town.
That's no favor.
Especially
We'll
since the
all
main
wish.
focus of the story is
I'm
elsewhere.
wishing.
Yeah.
They let us see the
Me and
mansion,
Pence, too.
which is an important part. Let us see this
Thanks.
part. Add a lot of soul and personality. I think that's fine. Like, and Cloud's no longer on screen, so we can skip past this part. Maybe letting us explore the clock tower area. Like, maybe that should have been implemented as well. But honestly, I think they did enough. Like, alright, that's Twilight Town finished. So yeah, we didn't get much of Twilight Town, but what we did get was significant. And I'd honestly say quality over quantity. Alright. So, I rambled about Deltarune and JoJo's a lot. Oh, my arm, my arm, my arm. And, oh, thank God. Gave some of my more opinions of this game and the things I think it did and didn't do well. I had a lot of good... It was a short stream, but I felt like I got a lot off my chest. So, yeah, it went for almost 2 hours. Thank you for showing up. And I'll continue this whenever I can. Trying to get to 50 followers, 3 consecutive viewers, all that good stuff. Not gonna nag your ear off too much about that, but yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.